Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to your Fortune Friday reading. So this is a fun little reading. We're just going to pull some fortune telling cards and basically just see what we need to know. But we're going to use an oracle deck to get the topics. So anyways, all the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below. And if you guys would like your own personal reading with me, you can email me at mysticmoonoracles@gmail.com. I'll put that information down below as well. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to use my Twin Flame Journey Oracle here in order to get the subjects for today's reading. So we're just going to kind of take it one at a time. So what do we need to know today, just in general? What subject wants to come through? We have surrender. So it could be that something that we need to surrender, something that we need to let go of. This could even involve somebody that's close to us. So what we're going to do for our fortune telling cards is we're going to use Lenormand and Kipper. Now, these are not actually the way that you use them. I am choosing to use them as oracle cards, just so you guys know. But let's go ahead and get a Lenormand. Okay, so we do have the cuckoo clock. So obviously the clock is all about time, okay? So it might be that it's time to let something go. It is time for us to realize that, you know, time is running out in a situation. So let's go ahead and get another card here. We have occupation. So it could be that something that we are, like our job, right? Maybe some of us are just no longer happy. I mean, you can see here, she doesn't really look that stoked with what she's doing at all. So I feel like that's an indication here that maybe we're thinking about doing something fresh, doing something new, doing something that's going to really bring us happiness. And I just feel like maybe something that you guys are doing right now, maybe it's not making you happy. It could also be too that maybe we need to give up something in order to have more time for ourselves. So maybe if you guys are working a lot of hours and the money's really good, but you're stressed and you don't have time to enjoy yourself, it might be that it's time for you to maybe think about or start focusing on ways that you can kind of cut some hours or maybe not work as hard so you still have that time for yourself. So just take it as it resonates. Let's see what else. This is my Winds of Fortune deck. Ooh, I love that. We have the Ace of Diamonds, though. That's awesome. We have wealth and abundance, opportunity knocks, long-term relationships, or material gifts. So it could be that an opportunity, it does say occupation though, so I'm kind of going with that, with opportunity knocks, with wealth and abundance. This might be a new job actually that's coming in, like it's about time. Some of you guys might not even be employed right now, or some of you guys are just not happy in a job and you're looking to go from one job to the other. Opportunity knocks on your door and you have this opportunity to basically, you know, sign a long-term contract or to get in with a company where there's actually long-term investments, there's benefits for you, etc. But it's something about material gain here. So this is like an upgrade from what you've been doing before, or if you've been, you know, jobless, not doing anything, it's like there's some kind of an opportunity that's knocking because it's time. And maybe you've like let go of worrying about it, and this is just like, now it's just coming on in. It doesn't mean you haven't put effort in, but you're just like maybe just decided not to freak out about this anymore, and now it's suddenly showing up. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards here. What do we need to know? Ooh, we have the Strength card, Leo's energy. So strength is about having courage, right? It's having courage, it's having confidence, it's being strong, it's hanging in there. I feel like some of you guys may have been waiting for something. Like you just had to basically trust that in the right time, something was going to be delivered to you. And it might just be that maybe this opportunity hasn't knocked on your door just yet, but it is coming is what I'm getting here. So some of you guys have been worried about a job situation, a financial situation. To me, divine timing is at play here. And there's going to be some sort of an upswing in your occupation or job search or wealth. So that's a really nice little fortune. We have the Eight of Swords. I feel like some of you guys might have been stuck or felt like you were going to be stuck forever, but that's just not true. We have two eights here. So to me, it's like what comes around goes around. So I feel like, you know, things work in cycles, basically. So sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And I feel like you're going from a down cycle to an up cycle. So it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune for me. Your luck is about ready to change. Oh yeah, look, you're going to have an opportunity to be the magician. So I feel like you guys definitely have tried and have put in the work. So you haven't just been sitting there, hoping and praying that this will happen. No, you've put your time and dedication. You've utilized your tools and your skills to bring this about. So I feel like you've perhaps, started thinking about clever ways to maybe start a business, or you have put out your application, or your resume and things like that. Like you've really worked to create this new situation coming your way. Now, the magician is connected to Mercury, so it's like you've definitely used your mental powers here. It's Gemini and Virgo as well. So we've got air, we've got earth, and we have fire. So for me, it's like you've been utilizing all of these major elements in order to bring about these necessary changes. So I just feel like this is your time, and if it's not right this second, I feel like it's definitely coming for sure, because you've worked your ass off to basically create this. The magician to me is also a law of attraction card. So like you're attracting this next state or next stage of abundance into your life. So it's like, congratulations, something's about ready to pay off. You're supposed to experience better luck here, especially if you've been experienced like some down times. So I think that's a really nice message. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know? Okay, so we have barrier. I feel like you guys have had a barrier for a while. Like some of you guys have felt like a door has been closed in your life. Like, where are my opportunities, right? What the heck is going on here? So I think that this is kind of cool that we have opportunity knocks, and now we have a door. So an opportunity is knocking on your door, or will be knocking on your door very soon, especially if you have felt blocked, especially if you feel like there's been a barrier between you and what you want. So that's about ready to change, you guys. We have mountains, and those mountains means challenges, big time. Like you guys may have really had to go through it. And, that's going to be different for everybody, but I feel like you probably have learned a lot about yourself, and you become a lot stronger because of the challenges that you have faced here. But now we have wealthy man. So it could be that there is like this could be a boss. This could be the person that you're going to be talking to that's going to bring you this opportunity. Somebody might want to invest in you. Somebody might want to basically, take a chance on you and really bring you on into their team. So this could be someone who's really worked hard, and they see your values, or they really want you as a part of their team. So I think that that's pretty awesome that we have that. But I feel like this could also be like you meet someone in the workspace, or this could just be like this is a mentor, somebody that is going to be able to provide the wealth and opportunity that you are looking for. Okay, so we have the Ace of Spades. Now, people are scared of the Ace of Spades, but the thing is, this is a pretty cool card. It's very magical. It means inevitable fate, completion of cycles, karmic consequences, and powerful influence. So check it out. There could be a powerful influence of this wealthy man in your future, yes, or right now. Somebody that's actually going to help you to break through these barriers and to get through certain challenges by either employing you or being your mentor, or just being there and giving you good advice. This could also just be somebody who wants to involve themselves in your life in some way, maybe in a business, or this could even be a romantic partner, even though it's not really showing up that way, but someone who you're able to partner up with, and you complement each other, and you're able to do something on the side that you've always wanted to do. That could be it. But what I'm getting here is that the fate energy and karmic cycles and completion of cycles, you guys had to go through something. I don't know why, but it could be karma. It could be something that you had to clear, something you had to go through. But whatever it was, you guys definitely have learned something here. You become stronger from all of these jagged edges. You're definitely, you have a lot more wisdom now. You're a lot more seasoned. I feel like you also are going to be able to put up nice, healthy barriers when you go into new situations. Maybe you're not going to be so open. Maybe you're going to do things a little bit differently than you did before. Maybe you're going to be a lot more private instead of just kind of, being super friendly with people that you work with, and just kind of keeping things professional. So there could be some things that you've learned along the way that are really going to be powerful tools for you when you move forward in this new position or just new area of your life. It doesn't have to be a new job for everybody, but it could just be where you're at business-wise with what you're doing and how you're making money. We have the Two of Coins. So yeah, the Two of Coins means things have been up in the air, and things could still be up in the air right now, but this is about ready to settle. So some of you guys are about ready to be employed, or some of you guys are about ready to start doing something and investing in a business. And I just feel like it's inevitable that it's going to basically work out in your favor. I just feel like there's a lucky energy here. And we have 10 of Cups, which is awesome. So it could be some of you guys are actually going to be working from your home. So maybe you are going to be working with a company that allows you to work from home, but it could even be that you are starting your own business. And then this person here, I mean, this could even be somebody like that approves your loan at the bank. That could be that person. You don't have to know them personally, but there is a reason why you are able to do something that you really love and enjoy. But the 10 of Cups is definitely comfort in your own home, or you're able to enjoy your home life, or purchase things that, you know, you fill up your home with, or purchase a home, long-term employment, or money where you can really save it for the things that you really want and that matter to you in this life. Now, some of you guys could even meet someone that it could end up being like a long-term commitment marriage. Yes. Some of you might even already be married, so this might not be romantic here. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have the World. The World is about the completion of cycles. So I feel like some kind of karma is some kind of karmic cycle it's coming to a close for you. And you've gone through it all. You've gone through it all. We've got all the astrological signs here, all the zodiac here, the whole wheel, the whole shebang. And then we got that time. Time's up here. It's time to close up an old chapter, and opportunity is knocking on your door, inviting you into a new life, new situation. Okay? Now, the Two of Pentacles can be a juggling card, meaning that we could be working two jobs at once. But it could also be that if you guys have been kind of stuck in a situation like a relationship, and it's like you feel like it could possibly turn in the 10 of Cups, but there seems to be like just a lot of things that are constantly working against it. It might be that it's time for you to close up this burdensome chapter, because the World is Saturn, and Saturn is karma, and Saturn is burden and lessons. So it might be a lesson for you that you're too good to be on hold. You're too good to be an option. If somebody wants to choose you, they will. And so it might be that you just kind of get into that space where you're just not going to put your life on hold and wait for someone anymore. This could be it as well. But number 13, of course, is death. And so I feel like maybe some of you guys might be kind of holding on to it could be like a masculine or just a man in your life. It doesn't have to be for everybody, because we have hopes that we're going to live happily ever after with this person, but maybe it seems like it's just not going to happen because there's just so many problems or so many things that are stacked up against this situation. So I just feel like maybe some of you guys are deciding to just kind of take care of yourselves and maybe move past this person or situation and just see what else the world has to offer you. So that could be it for some of you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more. What else do we need to know here today? We have cycles. Interesting. The karmic cycles that we just looked at here. So there's something that's cycling out. Now, of course, we're in this energy here in the influence of the full moon in Libra. So there could be something where you have come to some sort of conclusion. You've come to some sort of conclusion that, you know what, you need to balance something out in your life. And Libra is connected to the Justice card in Tarot. And Tarot is all about, I need to make a decision. And I need to make this decision based on what I know versus what I feel, because we're utilizing our logic and rationale. So yeah, some of you guys could just be making a little bit of a tough choice, but you know that you have to do this because that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward and be peaceful and happy, or, you know, even abundant. Yes, we have that key. All right. So the key here is a key that is like a conclusion. This key might also open up this door. Okay. So it's like you have the key, you have what it takes in order to basically come out of that bird cage, this trap, whatever has been kind of holding you back. So I feel like it is Spirit's way of confirming and reiterating to us that we always hold the key, okay? And this is the one that just popped out on my lap. We have despair. So obviously that's going to be like your 5 of Cups energy. This is just really, really sad. You know, we just feel this loss. We feel down and out. We feel, you know, just unhappy and sad. So I feel like, you know, even though a situation may have been sad and caused great despair, it's never too late to be able to take back control of the situation and say, you know what? I hold the key to my own happiness, not this thing or this person or the situation. So I feel like maybe you guys had to learn something about, you know, being in your own power versus giving it maybe perhaps to another person. Okay. So let's see what else. 3 of Spades, you guys. All right, Spirit is basically not screwing around today. We have clouded judgment, entanglements, flaky people, and unrequited love. Ooh, so of course, the 3 of Spades can be like a 3 of Swords energy, which does talk about third-party situations, not for everybody. But it's basically like we let our emotions perhaps run the show instead of being logical, okay? And that clouded our judgment. We might have gotten entangled in a situation that really wasn't going to work out, and we kind of knew it, but we got involved anyway. We might have stayed too long in a situation that caused us a lot of despair. We were just disappointed over and over again. And it does say flaky people. So maybe somebody promised you the world, but they were not able to deliver. And so it was like this constant barrier or block in your life. Now, it's interesting. It's like we started off with a lot of money and job situation, but this seems to be kind of going into another direction. So obviously just take what resonates for you. Now, if this isn't about like an actual person, it does say unrequited love, but let's just say it's not. It could just be that maybe you have undervalued yourself and you've stayed in positions way too long with people or bosses or companies that have promised you promotions or promised you growth, but yet you didn't really grow. And you just continuously got these promises that were never delivered. And so you just kind of feel this great despair where you just wasted a bunch of time. So again, Spirit is also saying that you do hold the key, and you can take that key and put it into that door and open up your door and go into, go somewhere else where there will be opportunities. So it's kind of the same message actually. However, it resonates. So let's get a couple of tarot cards here. With the Knight of Coins, yeah, for a lot of you guys, this can be about a work situation, but the Knight of Coins is Virgo's energy. So Virgo is about being dedicated, and it's about being honest and reliable. And so I just feel like that's what you guys actually deserve. And I feel like that's not what you guys got. You either didn't have that in a past job, or you didn't have this in a past connection or relationship or when dealing with someone. And so it has caused you a lot of despair. We have the 7 of Cups. So that 7 of Cups is clouded judgment, actually. But it could be like, somebody was offering us all these things, right? They were offering us riches. They were offering us dreams and happiness and all these wonderful things. But it's like these pipe dreams, right? These castles in the sky. Sounds good, but it wasn't delivered. So this Knight of Coins actually shows us things, doesn't just tell us things. They actually show up in our physical world, and they prove to us that they care with their actions. They're not flaky people. So I feel like if you guys have been dealing with a flaky ass person, freaking flaky Jake, I just feel like you're just being, it sounded good, but actually in reality, it didn't match up. So we can't continue to keep our head in the clouds with these people or this person or this place. We have to move on. We have to cycle it out and move on elsewhere. That's what Spirit's telling us. Yeah, now we have the 5 of Cups. So this is interesting because this actually reminds me of this card here. It's like I felt like that was the 5 of Cups, and they're both number 5s, which means that the only thing that's going to change here, you guys, is your mood. Meaning that if you were to cycle this person out and stop hinting your hopes and dreams or just being in a fantasy world that maybe someone will change, this is actually going to cause you to be able to move forward towards that 10 of Cups. But as long as you kind of hang out and you kind of hold on to this, I feel like you're just going to continue to be sad and in despair. So Spirit's saying the best thing that you can possibly do is no longer hold yourself back, or no longer let this hold you back, and take the key and open up a new door so you can enter into a new phase. So that's what we have. All right, let's go ahead and get another topic here. Okay, so we have winter. So this could be a season, right? This could also be things that are just frozen and kind of like in hibernation mode, like they're not really growing. I mean, obviously, there's no green here. It's frozen solid. So this just means perhaps that nothing else is really going to blossom during this season. So it's kind of like asking us to, again, maybe cycle it out, because putting any more effort into it or trying to will it to thaw isn't working. I feel like as the seasons have changed, nothing's changed, and you just kind of keep seeing the same thing. But now we have the unknown, or the book, which means unknown, new chapters. I feel like it is time for you guys to open up a new chapter here, because you won't know what life has to offer you until you're kind of like done with whatever this situation is, whether it's a job, relationship, person, just way of life. Yeah, there's a new pathway opening up for you, but Spirit's saying you got to walk down it. You got to be willing to open up the book. You have to be willing to take the key and put it into a new door. And you have to be willing to walk a path towards the light. You can't just sit here stagnant and do nothing, because then nothing will change. That's that message. Okay, so we do have the 7 of Hearts. So it basically says creative muse, head in the clouds, romantic variety, scattered. This is very similar to the 7 of Cups. So the thing is, there is a place for our dreams. There is, right? And the reason why it says creative muse is because when we're dreaming and we are coming up with creative ideas, and these creative ideas can lead to all kinds of inspirations and things that we do that make us happy, but also can produce products and things to sell, as well as wisdom to share. But when we spend too much time with our head in the clouds, right, we're very scattered. So I feel like this is not a time for us to be scattered. We can dream of a better life, but this is also about realizing that we're going to have to put some hard work and dedication into moving forward, okay? So, like I said, 7 of Cups is really beautiful, but if people are not delivering, or if we're not seeing a return on our investments, it's like the 7 of Cups just isn't going to do it. It's not going to do it. We have to start seeing some actions. We have to start seeing some physical, tangible results in reality in order for us to be able to grab hold of anything. But I feel like right now it's like there's something that's it's not within our grasp, and we keep chasing it, but yet it never really pans out. So Spirit is saying we gotta stop doing this, because it's really getting us nowhere. It's just kind of in a way wasting our time. So if someone's been giving you that 7 of Cups energy, promising the world but not delivering, it's just another reiteration that we need to kind of stop getting caught up in this shit. So now we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a couple of things. The 3 of Cups is about variety, because it does say something about romantic variety. Maybe it might be good for you guys to get back out there, to maybe not focus solely on this person's cup if this seems to be your situation, okay? Maybe give yourself variety. Maybe don't just focus on, if you do want to go to like another job, don't focus on that one thing. Put yourself out there and then have the choice with what you want to do. Don't lock yourself into another situation where you're at the mercy of being hired if you're trying to get hired, or you're just doing something just because you need a job. You know, it is about making sure that these choices that you have are things that you make these choices to do these things, that it's a choice. It's not a have to. It's not a dire straits situation. But the Three of Cups can also be telling us that it is time for us to experience life. It's time for us to get out and have fun with our friends and just to see what else is out there. Because I feel like some of you guys could be closing yourselves off to potential new interest or love because you could be hung up or waiting on a person that just keeps giving you the runaround. I'm seeing that. And you're too good for that shit. You're the Queen of Coins. You're very valuable. You have a lot to offer someone, whether it's a job or relationship. You have way too much to waste your time on these types of people that either are flaky or just don't mean what they say and don't have any follow through. And they're just like kind of iffy, wishy-washy. You just don't have time for it. So I feel like you've got to start showing up for yourself as the Queen of Coins. It's not enough to just say it. I deserve more. Words are words. I'm getting here, you need to back it up by no longer participating in situations that basically make you feel like you're nuts and that you're worthless because you're worth so much more. So don't take a job just because it's a job if it's not really going to pay you what you're worth. I feel like you're definitely, that's why you want to have a bunch of different things that you're maybe applying to, or a bunch of different things that, like you're going to have options, because the Queen of Coins needs to be able to make the best choice for her, not the other way around. Like, oh gosh, I don't have any choices, so I'm just going to go with this because I have to. Nah, that's not what the Queen of Coins does. The Queen of Coins has enough value to where people look at her and they choose her, and she decides whether or not she's going to choose them back. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing here for you. Whether it's work or relationship, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. And we have the Eight of Wands, you guys. This is fantastic. This just tells me here that after such a stagnant energy that we started off with, you're flying high. You're traveling. You're moving forward. Things are going very quick for you. So I feel like maybe something's coming in pretty quick. You're not going to have to wait as long as you think, especially if you guys have been kind of stagnated in a situation. I feel like as soon as you decide to take a next step forward, take the key, turn, put it into the keyhole and open the door, open that book to the next chapter, go down that pathway and go towards something new, things are going to start popping off in your life really quick. And you're going to be like, oh my God, why didn't I do this way earlier? Because had I known it was going to happen like this, I wouldn't have wasted so much time in the old situation. That's literally, it's going to click like that. I'm telling you. So that's what Spirit wants to share with you guys today. So I hope that it was enjoyable for you and that I gave you guys some food for thought and also some empowerment for your journeys, whatever they may be. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And down below, like I said, that's where you guys can find my decks as well as book a reading with me. And if you guys want to drop me a donation or anything like that, those links are also down below as well. All right, you guys, thanks so much. You take care. Bye-bye.